Sing toodle-lie, come on. Sing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, I'm bound for Botany Bay. Well, I am a young man in great sorrow. In sorrow I am sailing away. It's a cruel law that takes a man's freedom and sends him to Botany Bay. Sing toodle-lie, come on. Sing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, I'm bound for Botany Bay. Well, my ship it lies anchored and ready, and the wind it blows bitter and cold, for the taking of one golden sovereign. In bondage I'm now to be sold. Sing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, I'm bound for Botany Bay. Many a hardship before me until I can sail back to you, singing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, I'm bound for Botany Bay. And again, sing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, sing toodle-lie, I'm bound for Botany Bay. I'm bound for Botany Bay. I'm bound for Botany Bay. Good. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here in this lovely auditorium, isn't it? Oh, God, you should see it backstage. Anyway, listen, I hope you're going to enjoy it. And if you feel like singing along in a chorus or two, please join in and give me a hand. Does anybody remember Mursheen Durkin? Well, I'm not going to sing that one. Well, not yet, anyway. But there was a song on the other side of that record many years ago now. A song called Those Brown Eyes I Love So Well. So give it a Those brown eyes I love so well. Those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes. Strangers they have grown to be. Just a year ago today, when my brown eyes went away. I long to be where a brown-eyed angel waits for me. Those brown eyes I love so well. Those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes. Strangers they have grown to be. Last night I passed her on the street. I bowed my head 'cause I could not speak. Another man must at her side. Soon I thought she'd be his bride. Those brown eyes I loved so well, those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes, strangers they have grown to be. And one more time. Those brown eyes I love so well, those brown eyes I long to see. How I long for those brown eyes, strangers they have grown to be. Thank you. This next song now always reminds me of a lovely happy time I used to have when I was very young. I used to go on my school holidays to my granny's house down in a place called Clonford in County Galway. It's been many years ago now, but this song always reminds me of that lovely time because she had this small little room that I used to share with about 14 cousins, all in this huge big feather bed. You know, the type with the big bolster and patchwork quilt and about 14 blankets over you in the middle of August, you know, singing and telling ghost stories and never able to get off to sleep. But this song reminds me of those times. A song called Grandma's Feather Bed. When I was a little bitty boy just above the floor, we used to go to Grandma's house every month and or so. We'd have chicken pie and country ham and homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 geese, took a hold on the floor for to tick. It would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and the piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Now after supper we'd sit around the fire and the old folks would spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war and Granny'd sing a ballad or two. And I'd sit and listen and watch the fire till the cobwebs fill my head. Next thing I'd know I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 geese, took a hold on the floor for to tick. It would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Now I love my ma and I love my pa, I love Granny and Grandpa too. I've been fishing with my uncle and I wrestled with my cousin and I even kissed Aunt Lou. But if I ever had to make a choice, I guess it ought to be said, I'd trade them all plus the girl down the road for Grandma's feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as the downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 geese, took a hold on the floor for the tick. It would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. I'd like to take you back a few years to the time that I started singing, way back in the early 1960s, long before your time. And this is a song, one of the first songs I ever learned to sing all the way through. And it's a lovely song. It seems to get better as it gets older, like a good wine. I wish I could say the same for me, but it's a song called Carrickfergus. I wish I was in Carrickfergus only for nights in Ballygrant. I would swim over the deepest ocean only for nights in Ballygrant. but the water's wide, and I cannot swim over, and neither have I wings to fly. I wish I could meet a handsome boatman to ferry me over to my love and die. My boyhood days bring back sweet reflections of happy hours I spent so long ago. My boyhood friends and my kind relations have all passed on now like the drifting snow. But I'll spend my days an endless rover, soft as the grass and sure my bed is free. Oh, to be back now in Carrickfergus on that long mountain road. But in Kilkenny it is reported on marble stones there as black as ink, with gold and silver I would support her. But I'll sing no more now till I have a drink. I'm drunk today, and I'm seldom sober. A handsome rover from town to town. Ah, but I'm sick now, my days are numbered. Come on, you young man, and lay me down.
Well, being from County Offaly and my parents coming from County Galway, I shouldn't sing this next song because it's a Kilkenny song. We'll forgive them for this year because it reminds you of the time when I was a lad going to Croke Park for the All-Ireland final, and my hero was Ollie Walsh, really and truly. He was my hero, and a fine man. So I'll sing this for anybody from County Kilkenny. A song called The Rose of Mooncoin. Just imagine it's the Artane Boys band.
Pleasant to roam by the sunny blue stream, to hear the dove coo, meet the morning sunbeam, where the thrush and the robin their sweet notes entwine on the banks of the shore that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along. Your water so clear sings the lark's merry song On the green banks I'll wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, fair Rose of Mooncoin. Oh, Molly, dear Molly, it breaks my poor heart to think how we two love forever must part. But I'll think of you, Molly, while sun and moon shines on the banks of the shore that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, come, flow gently along. Your water so clear sings the lark's merry song. On the green banks I'll wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, fair Rose of Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along. Your water so clear sings the lark's merry song. On the green banks I'll wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, fair Rose of Mooncoin.
I'll sing one of my favourite songs. A song I think everybody sings, but it's a great song. A song called The Town I Love So Well. But there's a little story I'd like to tell you beforehand which helps explain the song a bit better. It's a story that begins, like all stories, with a once upon a time in the land of Hushabye, around about the wondrous days of yore. They came upon a sort of box, bound up with chains and locked with locks and labelled, "Kindly do not touch. It's war." Decree was issued all about, all with a flourish and a shout, and a gaily coloured mascot went tripping lightly on before. "Don't fiddle with this deadly box, or break the chains, or pick the locks, and please, don't ever play about with war." Well, the children understood, because children happened to be good. And they were just as good about the time of yore. They didn't try to pick the locks or break into that deadly box. They didn't try to play about with war. Mummies didn't either. Sisters, aunts, or grannies neither. For they were good and kind and pretty in those wondrous days of yore. Very much the same as now. Not the ones to blame somehow for opening up that deadly box of war. But someone did. Someone battered in the lid and spilled the insides out across the floor. A sort of bouncy, bumpy ball full of guns and flags and all the tears and death and sorrow that go with war came bouncing out and hopping all about and bumping into everything in store. And what was sad and most unfair was that it didn't seem to care much who it bumped, or why, or what, or for. It bumped the children mainly. And I'll tell you this quite plainly, it bumps them every day and more, and leaves them dead and dying, thousands of them, sick and crying. Because when it bumps, it's really very sore. Now there's a way to stop this ball. It isn't difficult at all. All it takes is wisdom. And I'm absolutely sure that we could get it back into the box and bind the chains and lock the locks. But no one seems to want to save the children anymore. That's the way it all appears. For it's been bouncing round for years and years, in spite of all the wisdom since those wondrous days of yore. And the time that came upon the box, bound up with chains and locked with locks and labeled, kindly do not touch, it's war. In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well. When our school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways. In the town I love so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn calls women from Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the door played a mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. But when times got wrong, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride for the town I love so well. When I returned, and my eyes were burned to see how a city could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every green. Now the army's installed by the old gas yard wall, and that tanned barbed wire gets higher and higher with their tanks and guns. My God, what have they done to the town I love so well? Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirits been bruised, never broken. Though they'll not forget, still their hearts are set on tomorrow
and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day, for the town I love so well, for the town I love so well. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising Barney. Keep your eyes well peeled today, the excise men are on their way, searching for the mountain tay in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising Barney. Mountain breezes as they blow, hear their echo in the glens below. The Gombeen men are on the go in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising Barney. A gallon for the butcher and a quart for Tom, a bottle for poor old Father John, to help the poor old dear along in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, with the smoke from rising Barney. Swing to the left and swing to the right, the excise men will dance all night, drinking up the tea till the morning light in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, the smoke from rising Barney.
Let's sing a song together, maybe a song from the album, a song called Where My Eileen Is Waiting for Me. Maybe you'll join in and sing along.
I'm always light-hearted and easy, not a care in the world have I, 'cause I know I am loved by a colleague, and I couldn't forget if I tried. She lives far away o'er the mountains, where the little birds sing on the trees, in a cottage all covered with ivy. My Eileen is waiting for me all together. It's over the mountains, where the little birds sing on the trees, in a cottage all covered with ivy. My Eileen is waiting for me. The time I bid goodbye to Eileen, 'twas a time I will never forget, for the tears bubbled up from their slumbers. I fancy I see them yet. They look like the pearls in the ocean, as she wept her tale of love. And she said, my dear boy, don't forget me, till we meet here again or above. It's over the mountains, where the little birds sing on the trees, in a cottage all covered with ivy. My Eileen is waiting for me in a cottage all covered with ivy. My Eileen is waiting for me.
Thank you very much. Now, it's a bit of a cheat, really, to come in here when you've paid your money to come in here and listen to us sing, but for us to ask you then in return to sing along with us, it's not fair, really. But I hope you'll join in this next song. It's an old Dublin song, and it's got a nice, easy chorus. Now, we'll try the chorus out first of all. Chorus goes, whack full the toodle-loo, laddie, whack full the toodle-loo, lay, whack full the toodle-loo. We used to make more noise at home saying the rosary than that. We'll try it once more. Everybody at the tops of your voice. Ah, whack full the toodle-loo, laddie, whack from the toodle-loo, lay, whack full the toodle-loo, laddie, whack from the toodle-loo, lay. As I went out through Dublin city at the hour of 12 at night, who should I see but a Spanish lady washing her feet by candlelight? First she washed them, then she dried them over a fire of angry coal. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet about the soul. Whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay, whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay. I stopped to look, but the watchman passed. He said, young fella, now the night is late. Along with you home, or I will rustle you straight right through the Brightwell gate. I threw a kiss to the Spanish lady, hot as a fire of angry coal. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet about the soul. Whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay, whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay. I've wandered north and I've wandered south through Stony Batter and Patrick's Close, up and around by the Gloucester Diamond and back by Napper Tandy's house. Old age has laid her arms on me, cold as a fire of ashy coal. But where, oh, where is the lovely lady making sweets about the soul? Whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay, whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay, whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay, whack for the tooraloo, laddie, whack for the tooraloo, lay. There's some old songs I'd like to turn to a fairly new one. This is one I wrote myself. A few years back now, a song called Long, Long Before Your Time. You ask me why I look so sad on this bright summer day, or why the tears are in my eyes and I seem so far away. Well, sit yourself beside me, love, and put your hand in mine, and I'll tell you of someone I loved long, long before your time. I'm sitting here and thinking of those days so long ago, when I was just a child like you and a girl I used to know. Through fields of green we laughed and played and sang our merry rhymes. Oh, summer days were warmer than, long, long before your time. Through childhood years our love did bloom till our hearts
were just as one. And we promised each eternal love in the church below the town. We settled in this little house I was proud to call her mine. Oh, we were young and happy then, long, long before your time. Was all we had until a sickness came that stole the roses from her cheeks. My tears, they fell. For 9 long months she carried you, but in the end she died. She chose to go so you might live long, long before your time. So you ask me why I look so sad on this bright summer day, or why the tears are in my eyes and I seem so far away. It's just you seem a lot like her when your eyes look into mine, and you smile so much like she did long, long before your time. And you smile so much like she did long, long before.
Another few years back to the 60s again. This is a song that everybody was singing. All the ballad groups when we started out, like the Wolf Tones and the Dubliners, the Clancys, and fellas like Danny Doyle and myself, we sang this song no matter where we went, and everybody joined in and sang along. A song called The Leaving of Liverpool.
Farewell to you, my own true love. I am sailing far away. I am bound for California, but I know that I'll return someday. So fare thee well, come on, my own true love. And when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving, it's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed on a Yankee sailing ship. Davy Crockett is her name, and gorgeous is the captain of her, and they say she is a floating shame. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Farewell to Princess Landing Stage and St. Terrace and Church Lane, for it surely will be a long, long time before I see you again. Everybody, so fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving, It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of the end again. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Lovely.
My favourite song, Nora.
Scenting the wood, Nora displaying their charms to the bee. When I first said I loved only you, Nora, and you said you loved only me. The chestnut blooms gleamed through the glade, Nora. A robin sang loud from the tree. When I first said I loved only you, Nora, and you said you loved only me. The golden road daffodils shone, Nora, and danced in the breeze on the lea. When I first said I loved only you, Nora, and you said you loved only me. The birds in the trees sang a song, Nora, of happier transports to be. When I first said I loved only you, Nora, and you said you loved only me. Our hopes, they have never come true, Nora. Our dreams were never to be. Since I first said I loved only you, Nora, and you said you loved only me.
Favourite song. It's about the only thing I can remember from the school days. A song called The West to Sleep.
vigil keep. The west's asleep, the west's asleep. Alas and well, Aaron weep when Connaught lies in slumber deep. Their lakes and plains smile fair and free, mid rocks their guardian shivering. Sing, oh, let man learn liberty from crashing winds and lashing sea. For often in O'Connor's found to triumph dashed each Connaught clan, and fleet as deer the Normans ran through Corsleaf Pass and Ardrahan, and later times saw deeds as brave for glory guards Clanrickard's grave. Sing, oh, they died their land to save from Aughram's slopes to Shannon's waves. And if when all a vigil keep, the west's asleep, the west's asleep. Alas and well, Aaron weep that Connaught lies in slumber deep. But hark a voice like thunder spake, the west's awake, the west's awake. Sing, oh, around the tinglands quake, we'll watch till death. For Aaron's sake. Thank you very much indeed for coming tonight. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves as much as I did. I hope to see you sometime again soon. Thank you. Remember this one? I went to court, and I was never tired resorting to the alehouse or the playhouse, or many's a house beside. I told me brother Seamus I'd go off and go right famous, and before I'd come back again, I'd roam the world wide. Everybody's so goodbye, Mursheen Durkin. Sure, I'm sick and tired of working. No more I'll take the Brady's, no longer I'll be fool. Sure as my name is Carney, I'll be off to California, where instead of digging Brady's, I'll be digging lots of gold. I courted girls in Blarney, in Canturk and in Killarney, in Passage and in Queenstown, that is the Cove of Cork. Goodbye to all this pleasure, but I'm going to take me leisure, and the next that you will hear from me is a letter from New York. So goodbye, Mursheen Durkin, sure I'm sick and tired of working. No more I'll take the Brady's, no longer I'll be fool. Sure as my name is Carney, I'll be off to California, where instead of digging Brady's, I'll be digging lots of gold. Goodbye to all the boys at home, I'm sailing far across the foam, try and make my fortune in far America. There's gold and money plenty for the poor and for the gentry, and when I come back again, I never more will say. Goodbye, Mursheen Durkin, sure I'm sick and tired of working. No more I'll take the Brady's, no longer I'll be fool. Sure as my name is Carney, I'll be off to California, where instead of digging Brady's, I'll be digging lots of gold. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Thank you.